recording. Okay, so this is 970 Bridge to College Algebra. This class is actually preparing you guys to go to college algebra. So so if you guys mostly you guys are signing up this class and college algebra together, I believe, right? In order for you to move on to college algebra, you need to get a C or better in this class. I taught this class last semester, last summer, and I think almost 100% all students passed the class. So I just want to tell you guys that please, this is a bit tough because it's all online. So I recommend you to, if you have any questions, you have to come and talk to me. Create a Zoom class, or you want me to create a Zoom class, I can do that, and I can meet with you. So so I'm gonna show you the let's talk about the class syllabus. So I'm gonna share some of the screen here. So so this is the class syllabus. This is a 2-credit class. This class goes from August 24 to September 24. And then your college algebra will start on the first week of October, and then it goes all the way till December. Okay, so this is just a month, 1 month long, and we only cover 2 chapters, chapter P and chapter 1. My name is David. I've been teaching in North Hennepin for almost 10 years, so I'm pretty regular there. Just kind of different when you change everything to Zoom. So our Zoom meetings start from 12 to 1 every Tuesday, and this is the Zoom information here. So if you, again, I already told you guys that attendance is not mandatory. You do not need to come to the Zoom class. I will post all these Zoom videos in YouTube, and you have to go to the link to see it because you cannot search it, and the link is posted in D2L. Okay, you will see it. There's a lot of link comes up for your Zoom class. Yeah, my office is CI 203, but I'm no longer in my office. But there is a testing room. I just want to point out to you guys that you do have to come to class, come to North Hennepin twice to take your test. One is your midterm and one is your final. And I don't want everyone to come at one time because it's a lot of students. So I will break this into 2 groups. So I will tell you more when I go through the syllabus here. So so the testing room is in CLA 114. So just to point out to you guys, call me. When you call me, make sure that you tell me who you are and what class you take. And then leave a message. The best way for you is to email me. That would be the fastest way to get a response. The textbook is Algebra and Trigonometric 10th edition by Ron Larson, which is this textbook. Okay, and I want to tell you guys that you will also use the same textbook in college algebra. Okay, you'll be using the same textbook in college algebra, and if you are going to pre-calculus the next semester, it is the same textbook. Okay, so when I say same textbook means you do not need to buy your access code. If you bought this whole thing, the whole thing from the bookstore, it's good for this class, college algebra, and pre-calculus. So it's good for 3 classes. So you do not need to buy any book or any access code. So I would recommend, some students ask me already about, can I buy this book online in Amazon? You can buy it online, but it doesn't come with the access code because you have to ask. If the access code is being used, it's no good. And as the access code by itself is $100. And I think if you go buy it from the bookstore, I think it's like $150 or $140, something like that. So I would recommend you to just buy it from the bookstore, and it's used for 3 classes. It's not just for this class. Okay. Anyone have any questions so far with textbook? I also received emails from you guys telling me that you might receive the textbook a bit late because they are, you know, too busy. So you can sign up for the online, the Webassign here, the online homework for 2 weeks for free. Okay, you can 2 weeks trial for free. So I would recommend that if you're still waiting for your textbook, or still waiting for your money, or still waiting for your financial aid, I would recommend you to sign up for 2 weeks, and you can still do your homework. You can still access the ebook and everything. Okay, so I will talk more about the online stuff here. Okay, Anyone have any questions for me so far?
Yeah, I do have a question about the textbooks.
Jordan?
I already bought my textbook at like a third-party website like Amazon. So do I need to buy it again for the Webassign?
Yes, because the textbook doesn't come with the access code, and so you have to get the Webassign. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the reason why that I told you try not to buy it from Amazon or someone else. I will show it to you, Jordan or whoever that bought the book from Amazon or somewhere else. And if you want to buy, I will show you what it looks like. So I would recommend you, yeah, really don't buy it from Amazon because it's just the access code is very tricky. Okay. Calculators, scientific calculators are required in this class. Graphing calculators are not allowed during tests. So I think you guys go buy a scientific calculator. I think it's like $10, $15. If you do not have a scientific calculator during the test time, just let me know because my office has a few calculators, scientific calculators to borrow. So I make sure you guys have a calculator, scientific. The graphing calculator looks something like this. This is a graphing calculator. You are not allowed to use this during your test time. So, so if you have this, try not to use your graphing calculators. So we got only 3 parts. The online the grading, the online homework is 35%. This 35% online homework is from the Webassign. So that's the reason why that you guys need to buy the code because the online homework comes from here. And don't forget, if you buy the code, it is good for this semester. It is good for college algebra, and it's also good for pre-cal. The code is good for 2 years. So, so I would recommend you guys to really buy the book. Buy the code, okay? And it's good. Midterm is 30% and final is 35%. Questions, anyone?
Yes, me, please.
Oh.
Yep. Boha, what's the question?
I have a question. Oh.
Fatima?
Wait.
Yes, Fatima, you have a question?
Yeah, so does the bookstore sell the access code separately? Because I have the book, but I don't have the access code.
You have to call them and ask them. I do not know. I think they do. They used to do it, but I do not know they still do it after this during this COVID-19. And you also can buy the code from the website.
Okay.
If you use your credit card, it doesn't take financial aid. So if you're using financial aid, then you cannot buy it from the website. You can buy from the website too. So I will show it to you when we go through the website here. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I will recommend call the bookstore and see if they just sell the Webassign access code by itself. I think they have it. I think it's around $100. I can tell you.
Okay.
Midterm is for chapter P, and final is for chapter 1. Does anyone have questions for me? I need to unmute. Can you guys mute yourself? Some of you. I'm going to mute someone to have a break. Yep, please mute yourself because someone in the background noise. So this is all 100% here, and A, B, C, D. We don't have a fail. We have no credit for this class. So a lot of students ask me a lot of these questions after after you get your final grade. What happens if you get an 88.7? I mean, if all calculated and you got 88.7 or 79.3, you do not need to email me begging to round up to the next grade because I will do it for you. You do not need to beg. Okay. So if your final grade is at 9s or 8s, like 88.3, 89.3, I will automatically round up to the next grade. You guys clear with me here? Okay. If you fall in 7s or 6, like 86 or 87 or 85, 87, I might look at it and see what's going on, but 86 and 85, no, I will round up to the next grade. Okay. So if you are in the 9s and the 8s, I will round up to the next grade. Okay. So you don't have to worry about that. What is this class is about? This class is to prepare you guys to go to college algebra. So we will talking about linear equations, rational exponents, factoring, polynomial algebra, rational expression, complex and quadratic equations. So so make sure you guys, this class is for going to college algebra, and I really want you guys, once you pass this class, don't wait for next year, take the college algebra immediately, because if you wait, you will forget everything you learn in this month. Okay, so math is always like that. If you didn't do the work for a year, you will forget everything. Okay, so make sure you guys finish up all your math classes, and then after that you say, okay, I'm done. Okay, then you can concentrate on your stuff, on your major. So again, Zoom meeting is every Tuesday from 12 to 1. Attendance is not mandatory. All Zoom meeting will be posted in YouTube as a private video. Private video here means that you cannot search for it. So if you go to YouTube and try to search David Liu's class, Zoom meeting, you will not find it. You have to get the link. The link is the only place you can access to the video, and this link will be posted in D2L. So mostly everything is posted in D2L, so make sure you guys check D2L. Okay, I do have my notes. My notes also is posted in D2L. I also post some videos that I will recommend you to watch, because this is an online class. So some videos are created by me, some is created by someone from YouTube, and I will also post all these links in D2L, so you can, if you have time, go for it. And sometimes I also recommend you to go to Khan Academy. It's a free website for math, and it's really, really good. And it goes all the way to calculus. So if you are stuck or something else, if you need to revision, Khan Academy. YouTube is just too many videos. You doesn't know which one is the correct one, but Khan Academy is the best one. Okay. Your online homework is from the Webassign. Make sure that you go to the webassign.net, N-E-T, not .com or edu or something else. It's net. All your homework is due, all your online homework is due on Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. So usually you will have 3 sections of online homework due on every Tuesday. So I will tell you which one is due. You can figure out yourself. This is something I want to point out to you guys, is that because all your homework is online, so there is a section that is called Watch It. There's a little watch it button here. And if you click on the watch it button, they will show you a video how to solve an example of the questions that you have, that you start. So I will recommend for you guys that if you guys doesn't know how to do a question, I will recommend you to watch it first, and then after that try it yourself, and then after that, if you still doesn't know, then email me. You have 5 chances to do your online homework. That means that every questions you got 5 choice or 5 trials, and after the 5th trial is gone, you are not allowed to go back. So if you already got 3 wrongs on the first question, just email me, because once you hit the 5th one, I cannot do a lot of things about it. I cannot open it, I cannot do anything. So make sure that once you get the 3rd wrong already for the same question, email me and just tell me. Now, when you email me, don't say, David, I got this question wrong. Can you tell me what's going on? And I will tell you, I do not know what's going on because you didn't show me the work, because I cannot read your mind. So when you guys do have a question and you work it out, just take a picture of it, send it to my email, and then ask me, or say, David, this is for P1 question 12. I tried to do this a few times and this is what I got. Can you tell me what's going on? Yes, I can tell you, because now I see your work. Then I can tell you, okay, you got your sign is mixed up or something else. So I can tell you what's going on. But if you just tell me that, David, can you tell me what's going on? And you just give me your final answer, x equals to 10. I was like, I do not know what you did wrong. So you need to show me the work. Then I can tell you where you did wrong. So in order for you to show the work now is to take your cell phone, take a picture, and then send it to my email. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Okay, online homework is due on Tuesday, 11:59. It will be 3 sections per week, 2 to 3 sections per week. Your online homework will cost you 35% of your total grade. This class key is very important when you register for my class. So when you register to the Webassign, the class key is what you need to use. So I think you guys got my syllabus, right? I will show you where you can get. If you doesn't have it, I will tell you where you can find it. Midterm and final. Anyone have any questions so far before I continue with midterms and finals? Yes, Momo?
So my question is, because like when you go to the schedule, when I was late in my classes, I have like this mix of time. I didn't really see the time there for the class, and so now I have like another class like Zoom like
Oh, don't worry. Momo, don't worry. I already told you that the Zoom class is not mandatory to attend.
okay.
So it's not, I didn't take attendance. It's not mandatory for you. I mean, if you guys want to come and, to get the benefit, you can ask questions, yes. But if you have another Zoom class somewhere around that, and then just need to make an appointment with me, and then we can have a one-on-one Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I do one-on-one Zoom too. You just need to tell me what time you're free, and then hopefully I'm free too. And then after that, I will do a one-on-one Zoom meeting with you guys. Okay, just email me for one-on-one Zoom meeting. Okay, and all the Zoom meetings is posted in YouTube. The videos is all posted, so you can rewatch it again. Okay, Momo.
All right.
Okay, now midterms and finals. So both tests will be taken in North Hennepin in classroom CLA 144. And the time is from 9:30 to 11:30. So it's a 2 hours long midterm and a 2 hours long finals. Please bring your picture ID. I think the best ID is your student ID because every time when you enter the school right now, you have to swipe your student ID. And face mask, because they don't allow you guys to go in without a face mask like normal. The entrance to the CLA building is via CBT main entrance building door 13. So if you come to the CLA building, the entrance is locked, so you cannot come in. So in order for you to come into the CLA building, you have to go to the CBT, the business one. They are in door 13. They should be the main entrance. They open it, and then you have to present your student ID, and then you can gain access. Please do not bring any visitors. So the midterm is 30%, the finals is 35%. All your tests will be graded by the amount work shown. Final answer is considered 0 if you don't show me any work. Okay. Scientific calculator is used during the test time. So this is something I want to point out to you guys. Those students' last name starts with A to K. You will have the first day of the test. And those students who start from L to Z, you will have the second day of class. And if you guys want to switch around these two classes, like I want to go to the first day, but my last name is T, just let me know. Or if you want to switch to the second day, you also need to let me know, because I can only accommodate 15 students a class in one classroom because of the COVID-19. So we will have to separate you guys a lot. So if the classroom hit the maximum of 15 students, then I cannot let you guys take the test during that. So make sure you guys plan accordingly. Okay. So I will recommend you to come 15 minutes before the test time, especially the first time. So try to come to the school at 9:15 because the test starts at 9:30. So that you at least know where the classroom at, that you get all this, settled down and stuff like that. You cannot make up your tests. Okay. Please email me if you want to reschedule your test time with a reasonable excuse. But if you just want to change from day 1 to day 2 or day 2 to day 1, you do not need to give me an excuse. You just need to let me know, because once the classroom is full, I cannot do it. I'm talking about reschedule your test means that you cannot come during those 2 days. Okay. And then the only thing that about rescheduling your test here is going to be a Zoom testing. So that's the only, to reschedule your test, you have to have a very reasonable excuse, and it will be a Zoom testing. That means that I'll be right here, you have your video, and I'll be watching you doing the test. So that's what is going on. Actually, it's 9:30 to 11, not 11. That's a typo here, should be 11. So it's an hour and a half long test, actually. So this is 9:30 to 11. So, so this is very important. So I'm going to highlight all this. So your midterm is chapter P. The classroom is in CLA 144. If your last name starts with A to K, your midterm is on September 8th, Tuesday, 9:30 to 11. If your last name starts with L to Z, it's on September 9th, Wednesday, 9:30 to 11. I want every one of you take out your cell phone and set this date on your calendar, because I got a lot of students forget about it and didn't show up for the test. And what happens if you didn't show up for the test? You lost 30% on your midterm. You get a D in the class, means you have to retake this class again because of that. So please set on your cell phone to remind, and then remind yourself one day, like Monday, that you have a test on Tuesday. Okay. Final chapter 1, CIA 144. Last name from A to K is September 24, Thursday 9:30 to 11. Last name L to Z, September 25, Friday 9:30 to 11. So you guys have any questions so far with this midterms and your finals here? You guys have any questions so far? Please, please, please set on your cell phone or write on your something schedule, because I know you guys will forget about this, although I told you on the first day of class. So make sure you guys put this in your schedule. Okay. Accommodations, students who have disability, please contact Access Services. They will email me the accommodations. Those students who are asking for accommodations, you have to set up all the stuff with them. I will email the test to them, and then they will proctor it for me. So make sure that if you have these accommodations, please contact Access Services and they will schedule it for you. Okay. The rest is pretty much straightforward. Pretty much easy stuff. So this is the what we have to do. So today I will do Webassign, and then you will have to go through P1, P2, and P3. So these 3 homework will be due on next Tuesday. And then this 3 homework will be due on week 3. So then you have a midterm. So we do the first 6 sections, and then the midterm either on the 8th or the 9th, depends on your last name. And then all these 6 sections, and then chapter 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 7, and then we'll finish chapter, and then you have a final on chapter 1, which is these 6 sections here. And again, the final is either 24th or 25th of September, depends on your last name. Okay. So this is a Zoom meeting that we have. So so make sure you guys, if you can come, do come to my Zoom meetings. If you cannot come, please watch the video. Okay, you cannot. If you are lazy, you can just slide a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Does anyone have any questions for me regarding with the syllabus? You can type if you want to type on the chat room. You can talk. Yep.
I didn't hear anything about quizzes, so we're only doing the online homework, and that's it.
Yes.
You're not gonna be having.
Nope. So I only have online homework, midterm, and final.
Okay, so no quizzes. Okay.
No quizzes, no attendance, no nothing, because I want to make your life easy. Because this is a very difficult time for me too. So so same thing, if you are taking my class in college algebra next in October, it's gonna be the same thing: online homework, midterm, and a final. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. That means you only come to school twice a semester, twice to take my midterm and my final. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Anyone have any questions before I show you more about the D2I and everything? Okay. If you have, don't be shy to ask. I'm always welcoming. This is a D2. This is D2L. I hope you guys can get access to the D2L. So usually the Zoom meeting I will post under announcements. So if you see this announcement here, I will post a Zoom meeting. Like this is a link to the YouTube Zoom meeting. So please watch it. Okay. So this is an announcement, and this is how you register to the Webassign. Go to this website, and then here is the class key you have to enter, and then make sure this is my class, my name, and Math 97 Section 1. And then again, if you're still waiting for your access code, do the free trial. You have 14 days free trial. Then you can still work on your homework. Okay, I do recommend. So this is actually my first homework for you guys, is to register to Webassign. I will show you to you. I will also show to you how you register. So if you are stuck, I can help you. Then next is under material and then content. This is where you get all the handouts, the paperworks. Okay, so like syllabus, this is where you get the syllabus. So some of you were asking where can I get the syllabus for this class? It's under material, under content, and then the first section is syllabus. One is in Word document, one is in PDF. They are the same. So you'll be exactly like this syllabus. And then if you click on the notes, this is just the blank. If you click on this, let me just click on one of those. This is just the blank notes that before COVID-19, when we have a face-to-face class, we will go over this in classroom. Yes, we'll go over this word by word questions and everything. There's examples all the way. So we usually do this if we don't have the COVID-19. But since we have a COVID-19, so I just post this for you guys. So it's up to you guys want to print it out or not. But I will recommend you to refer to the instructor notes here. So if you click P1, this is the instructor notes that is all like the same thing as the one previously, but now it's been filled by me. This is done like, I think 2 years ago. So this is the, I will recommend you to go over this, okay? And then especially with some examples underneath it, okay? So, so I will recommend you to do this. So this is all under material and then under content. Then the video. So if you click on the videos, if you click on P1 and P2, so usually I give you, so if you look at this, the first say that you go to the Webassign online homework. So if you click on this link, this is actually the video from your textbook. So your textbook does have videos. Still loading. We'll see what happens. It's still loading. So so if you click on it, oh, there you go. It's coming up. So this is chapter P, section 1 video. So if you have questions about how you graph inequalities, yep. Let me see. Yep, there you go. So you graph inequalities or something else, you evaluate. So then you can go to section 2 for the next section, P2. Okay. So if you need help with the videos, and these are from the textbook, the Larson pre-calc, this is a textbook that we are using. So some videos are pretty old, I can tell you that. But so this is the Larson pre-calc. This is actually from the textbook. And then this is from the YouTube. So you see the YouTube. These are the YouTube that I would suggest you to watch. And then this is the Khan Academy ones that, again, for me, I do not want you guys. If you click on this YouTube one for basic concept, you'll be shocked to see how many you have videos. You got like, look at this. You got 36 videos on just this basic concept. Just basic concept. You got 36 videos. Do you need to watch all 36 videos? I don't think so. So I will recommend if you are, let's say you say, I think I know number set. I think I know absolute value sign. Maybe I need to talk about orders of operations. I need help. There, you watch this one. You know what I mean? Or maybe I need help with distributive property. Watch this. So you do not need to watch all 36. If you want, you can. They're like 3 minutes long. But I will recommend you pick and choose like percentage. You know, I think I need brush up on percent. So I will recommend you to go watch this 3 minutes video. Okay, so that is for the basic concept. And fractions. Yes, I know a lot of you guys are struggling with fractions. So watch this. So you click on this YouTube again. So you have again 26 videos here. So so make sure you guys need help like how you multiply fractions, how you reduce fractions, how do you divide fractions and add and subtract fractions. So I will recommend you guys to watch if you need help. Okay. And then the next one is the Khan Academy. So this is the best one. The Khan Academy is always the best one. And again, Khan Academy is a lot too. You do not need to do all those work. It's a lot. So this is fractions. So if you do this, there are like a lot of questions in here. So I will recommend that, again, skip it. So I will recommend you to skip something. If you need help, go watch it. Okay, and if you are still confused or say, I didn't know, I'm trying to do these homework questions, I cannot find it on the videos, there's so many videos, you can always send me an email and say, David, can you send me the link for this kind of questions? And if I can find it, I will send it to you. If I cannot find it, I will make one and I'll post it on YouTube and then I'll give you that link. Okay, so I always do that. I find it first. If I can find the video, I'll give you the link. If I cannot find it, I'll make a video of it and then post it and I'll send you the link. Anyone have any questions so far with the videos here? Again, class, it's optional to watch the video, so do not get panicked to watch all 36 videos here. Anyone have any questions so far with this? Nope. And then under assessment and grades, this is where your grades will be posted. So I will show you what your grade book will look like. Side, not that you guys. So this is what your grade book will look like. It will have your overall grade up here, and then your midterm is 30%. Your online homework should be 35%. I should change that. And your finals. Why this is so weird? Okay, I need to change this. So yeah, I will change this once I done with this Zoom. So it should be 30% midterm, 35% online homework, and finals is 35. That is no attendance. I need to take all this out. So there's no attendance. So I will change this. So make sure and I will fill all these numbers out. And I'm a human. I make mistake. So if I make a mistake on this, please let me know. Email me, David. My online homework P3 is 100%. You just put 10. I forgot to put a 0 behind. Okay, so make sure it happens a lot of time. Okay, so please check your grade book, because this is your grade book. Because if you don't check it, I will act like everything is normal, everything is good. So make sure you guys check the grade book, and if any mistake, just email me. Okay, and I will correct it. Okay. Questions so far with D2L? Anyone? So D2L, 3 important features. One, announcement, where I will put all the announcement like Zoom, the Zoom meetings, the Zoom videos, and everything. Materials and contents is all the syllabus, the notes, the videos. And then assessment grades will be your grade book. Okay, you guys okay here? Okay, okay. Questions before I continue with Webassign? Okay, so this is a Webassign.net. This is the, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to. This is a Webassign.net. So the first thing you guys need to do here is to register. So how do you register is you enter class key, and then they will ask you to type this in. So this is the NHCC MenSQ. This one should be, you can find that in the D2L, or you can also find it in your class syllabus, which is this. Okay, so it's 8418. So you put 8418. And then what's the next one? I forgot what's the next one. 1126. Okay. You will see my name and the class. And yes, this is my class. So if you have a Sangish account, please use your Sangish account to sign in. If you do not have a Sangish account, then you create an account here. Okay. So make sure you put all the information here. So when you sign in, they will ask you for choices. I'm going to sign in because once you either sign in or you register, you will get, oh, you won't get this one. You will get something like, sorry, that's what happens when you teach a lot of classes. So you will get something like this. And then on the top corner here, they will say that you got 13 days left for free or something else like that. They will give you a little, you got 12 days left or something. They will count down for you how many days left for free trial. So once they hit 0, then you have to get the access code. And so these are the questions. I already opened all your homework up already. So you can either do all of them tonight if you want to. If you're hardworking, I don't suggest you to do that. But you can or make sure. Then they have a due date. So these are all due on Tuesday by midnight. So make sure you guys don't get behind here. So let me give you some examples of your homework here. And for your online homework, you do not need to print. You do not need to take pictures. You do not need to do anything. You just once you do it, it will automatically update it, and I can see the grade. So you do not need to show me anything. Okay, you just need to. It will be showing up here that the score here. So sometimes you get like a multiple choice question here. So those are easy, and sometimes you get a word problem, not word, open-ended. So this open-ended, as I told you, you got 5 tries to do it. And once you get the third one wrong, email me. How do you email me? Ask my instructor. You see the ask my instructor here? So you just click on here, and then you will say, David, I have questions here. Please check your email with the word that I sent you. Remember, I told you guys to take a picture of your word and then send to my email, because I know what's going on, because I will guess if you say I don't know what's happening here. And you see the watch button here? Okay, so if you say read it, if you click the read it button, it's just give you the ebook. The ebook will pop out, and they will tell you to read it. Okay, so actually, if you buy the access code, it comes with the ebook. So I would recommend you just get the access code if you want to. Okay, so this is the when you say read it, but when you hit watch it, because if you see there's 5 parts here, so that's why you have 5 parts. So if let's say you doesn't know what is the integers are, that's part C. And if you check this the questions are not, it's different, but they're asking the same thing. So you can watch this over and over again if you want. This is only 30 seconds long. So I will recommend you guys to use this tool to help you, especially when I'm not around to help you. So mostly all the questions here have a watch it button that you guys can watch it. Okay. Then practice, another version is for you guys to practice. Let's say that we have a test tomorrow. They say, you know what, I need to brush up this section. So you can just hit practice, another version, and then you just do it. Again, practice. This practice will not contribute to your grade. Okay, so this is just a practice question. But this will contribute, this question will be contribute to your grades. Okay. Like if I want to, like this question wants you to do plot the number 2.5, you just plot 2.5 like this. I think so. Yep. I think so, like that. Let's see if it's working out. So I submit answer. Okay. Usually there's a little checkpoint, and then and let's say that you are done for today. You are tired or you want to stop doing your online homework. Make sure you scroll up there and make sure you have. See, this is question 7. I got 1 out of 4. So make sure that this is what you guys have to check before you log out, because this is what I will see as a teacher that you did this question first part. Okay, so make sure, and then you got 1.8%. This is the percent that you get. So make sure you guys, when you guys log out, when you finish your homework or you did partially or you want to take a break, make sure you guys check your score here, because that is what I will see as a teacher. Okay, that's why you do not need to submit everything. So, so does anyone have any questions regarding with your online homework here? Anyone have any questions? You can talk to me, you can chat with me. You guys are shy first, I know that. Anyone have any questions for me?
I have a question.
Yep, Boha.
Can we do the practice part before the homework?
It's up to you. You can do if you want to do straight to the homework, you can. I will recommend you. If you have time, yes, you practice, but I don't think so. You have time. I don't know how many classes you're taking right now, but if you don't have time, just do the work. Do not practice. Yeah, I won't recommend you to practice it. I will recommend you just do it, because this section you got 34 questions already. And you got 3 sections 1 week. And 1 section is around 30 questions inside. So I will recommend you don't spend your time practice it, do it. Okay, and then if you need help, watch it. Okay. Anyone have any more questions for me? Anyone have any questions for me? Now, some of you will ask me about how do I review for my test, you know. There are, so again, you just finished, yep, this is pretty much, so how do you review for your test? So if you go to the textbook, so this is the main page of Webassign again, this is all your homework here. So if you go to the textbook, which is right here, this is your textbook here, the ebook. So that's why I recommend ebook is easy. I do not need to do. So you go to the chapter P. Let's say the midterm is chapter P, and so what you do here is you click on this little chart, these 3 dots. You go all the way down. You see the chapter tests. So mostly all the chapter has a chapter test at the end. So this chapter test is for chapter P test, and if you click on it. So this is the one I would suggest you to practice for your midterm. Okay, they got answers here if you want to do it, and some of them have videos you can watch it. Okay, so you can have answers, and then this is for chapter P for your midterm. So if you want to go for your finals, which is chapter 1, I need to go back to chapter 1. So I go to chapter 1, and then the same thing happens. I click on these 3 little dots. I go all the way end. And then you will see the chapter test. And then the same thing happens. You just, this is for midterm. This is for your finals. As you know, finals for chapter 1, midterm is for chapter P. So this is for your finals. So I would recommend you to practice. And again, if you look at this is how many questions? Oh my God, 23 questions. No, you don't get 23 questions in your test. You only get like 13 or 14 questions because you got an hour and a half to finish your test. So I don't give you 20 some questions. I only give you like 13 or 14 questions. So some of you will ask me how many questions you have in your test, around 13, 14 questions, because it takes you like 1 hour and a half to do it. Questions for this practice test here? For your textbook? Anyone have any questions for me? Okay, so your homework for this week is register for your Webassign. And then you got 3 homework due on this coming Tuesday. P1, not today, coming Tuesday, P1, P2, P3. Start working on it. And then if you have any questions, send me an email or let me know. Okay. Does anyone have any questions for me?
I actually do have a question.
Okay, Jordan.
When it comes to homework, are we doing, like we're writing down our work and then emailing it after as well?
No, you do not need to email your work to me.
Okay.
Yep, so let's say you're doing P2 and your work is bunch of work like this, a bunch of work. You do not need to take pictures or anything. You just give me your final answers and they will take it. If it's correct, it's correct. So you do not need to email your work or anything, except if you have questions, like I don't know how to do question 6A, you can email, then you email your work and I can look at your work and see where you did wrong.
Okay.
Then I can say, oh yeah, you did something wrong here. But if you know how to do this and you get it checked, then it's good to go. Don't worry about that. Okay. Anyone have any questions with this D2L and the Webassign here? Okay. So we got 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do some questions here. So because we got 20 minutes, right? So you guys can do a little bit of the exponents and radicals are the most difficult part of this homework that you will get. So what I'm gonna make it smaller so you guys can see it. So for example is like question 8A here. You look at it and you just like, I forget about it, right? Okay, so we're gonna do question 8A here. This is our P2. You guys all right? If I have a Zoom session, usually next Tuesday is where we'll go through all your P1, P2, P3 homework, because next Tuesday we have a Zoom meeting, and that Zoom meeting is concentrating on your online homework that you have questions, because your homework is due on that Tuesday midnight. So I will do mostly everything with you guys. So we're gonna do this question here, and yes, you will get this kind of questions in your midterm. So that's the reason why I want to do this kind of question. All right, so So this is the exponents rule in this case. Exponent rule says that if you have the same base and you are dividing, anyone know what the rule says when you divide? Anyone remember?
I think you flip the second fraction.
No. Good try.
Dang.
No. This fine.
I think we make minus from the
yes.
power.
Yes, you are correct. If they're having the same base, you subtract the powers, the top minus the bottom. Okay. You cannot subtract this because they are not the same base. This is the same base, you can subtract it. So this is 3, the base is 3. So you take -2 subtracted by -1. So this is -2 minus -1. Do you guys know what happens when you see 2 negative? You guys should know this.
Positive.
Yep, you get positive. So this is actually is -2 plus 1, which in this case is -1. So this will give us 3 to the power of -1. Okay. What happens to this? I just rewrite it. This is 4. And then this is 2 -2. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to do another rule, negative rules. Does anyone remember what happens if you have a negative exponents? This is all rules of exponents.
Root square.
Hmm?
Put under root square.
No, you put over 1 over it.
Yeah.
So if you have a negative exponents, you put 1 over it. And what happens if you have 1 over the negative exponents?
Then that flips to the top.
You are correct. So what is actually happening to your negative exponents is you're flipping it to the top. If it's on the top, you put it on the bottom. If it's on the bottom, you put it on the top, and the negative will become positive. So this is what happens when you have a negative exponents. It's kind of like put them, flip-flop them. Put the top to bottom, bottom to top. Okay. So what happens to this? You have, I will put it down to 3 to the power 1. Because it's top, so I move it down there. Now the 4 is already positive exponent, so I'll put a 4 here because I didn't change. But however, this 2 to the -2 is on the bottom. So like here is on the bottom, so I have to move it to the top. So this will become 2 squared multiply. So now this is no more negative exponents, so we can multiply them. So this is 4 times 4, which is 16 over 3, plus 3 to the power is 3. So your answer for this case is 16 over 3. Now, those students, I just want to point out to you that if you don't have a fraction, you use the slash sign, 16/3. Okay. Sometimes they have something pop up on the corner here. I don't see anything pop up on the corner in this case. So if you have something pop up in the corner, then you do it. Otherwise, you just do that 16/3. And then I just submit my answer. You guys doing all right here so far? Does anyone have any questions for me? Anyone start working on your homework yet? Or
so I know that sometimes these like, you know, when you have to type in your answer like that, they can be a little bit finicky. So
yes,
it's
you're
like,
correct.
oh, the answer is like 0.235, but if you do like 0.33, then it's wrong. And
yes, okay. Very good, Ivy. That is a very good question. Your online homework is very, very picky. Okay, if you type in a little bit wrong, even it's supposed to be a parenthesis, you put a bracket on, they mark you wrong. Now, if you are frustrated about it, you can always email me. I was like, David, I forgot to put a parenthesis, or I forgot to put a brackets, and then you got it wrong because of just that. You can email me and I can give you back the points. Okay. Same thing with roundings. Make sure that when sometimes I ask you to round how many decimal places, make sure you guys do that. Otherwise, they also will mark you wrong. So I just want to point out to you that you will notice when you do your online homework, you will get very frustrated because they are very picky. And do not, as I say, do not get frustrated. If you get the right answer, but you forget something like a comma or a period or something else, you can always ask me, and then I can always give you back those points back. Okay, so I'm very lenient. So I mean, but if your answer is completely wrong, instead of 16/3, you get like a weird number, 1.56. I would like, I will say, can you, that's completely wrong. Can you show me how you get 1.56, you know? Because this is the work that I'm talking about that I want to see. So just take a, if you have it, just use your camera, take a picture of this, send it to me. David, this is how I get my answer, which is wrong. Then I can check it and I will tell you, oh, something is wrong here. Okay, you guys all right here? Questions? Very picky, okay? Like this, you have a square root. So your keyboard doesn't have a square root. So this is a square root button here. Since this is a cube root, you cannot use this square root. So you have to see all this, you can functions. So this is a cube root button. Okay, so you click on it and then there's a, you put a 3 and then something else. So make sure you guys know that sometimes they have all these little operations beside it to help you to do like power, fraction, square root, symbol like pi and infinity, because you don't have those symbols in your keyboard. So make sure you guys use this keypad here to help you to do all these special keys. Okay, so I will post, because I taught this class last summer, so I will post the Zoom meeting for that class. So it's last semester, so so you can at least watch, because last semester I spent a bit more time with the students, because it's just the timing, because I only got to teach 1 class. This time I teach 4 classes. So so I would recommend you guys to try this on your own, and if you have any questions, let me know. Let's do another one. Let's pick this one, question 21. Yep, and we will continue doing this on Tuesday because you haven't started doing your homework yet. But once on Tuesday, you should be able to finish up your homework here. So so then we can talk about it. You can always email me and then we can do it. Cube root of 81x4. Now, this is a cube root. So in this case, you cannot take out your calculator and do, oh, what is cube root of 81? And that's your answer. No, you cannot do that. So what we call this is we have to simplify this. So the first thing you need to do here is you have to give me all your perfect cube. Perfect cube is a number multiplied by itself 3 times. So like 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. And then 4 is 64. And then 125. 5 is 125. And it keeps on going. So this is a perfect cube. So what you need to do here is you have to give me a factor or a product, or what multiplied by what will give us 81. So you have to take one of these numbers. So can someone tell, beside 1, we don't use 1 here. So can someone tell me which number here can goes into 81?
9.
We don't have 9 here. You have to use this number. You have to use this number. 9 is not in there. 9 is good, but 9 is not a perfect cube. Anyone know what number? Anyone know what number goes in?
27.
Very good. 27 is correct. So this will give us 27 times 3. 27 is 81. And 27 is the perfect cube of 3. Okay. Now next is for the variable. So for variables, it's very easy. To perfect cube, they all has to be multiples of 3. So x cubed, x6, x9, x12. So they all have to be multiples of 3s. So again, x4 is not part of here. So you have to break it down. And how do you break, if you have a power, is you pick the smallest power than 4. So which one of this number is very close to 4, but is less than it?
3.
3, 6, 9, 12. Which one is the best one?
3.
We will do the 3, yes. So this will become x3. Because this is a power 4, so you have to have x1 because when you multiply powers, someone, baby, I might need to mute you guys. So, so this will give us 4, and this is a perfect cube of x. So what happens to this question is this is a perfect cube. This is a perfect cube, so it goes outside. So my answer in this case is 3x. And then the one that is not perfect cube, which is this 3 and this x, we'll put it back inside this cube. So your answer in this case is 3x cube root of 3x. So when you type this in there, make sure that the 3x is up front, and then the other 3x is in the inside. You guys doing okay here? See, this is what happens. I want a Zoom session because if you guys are not here, at least you can watch this. So if you need help, please let me know. I'm going to do the B part. Square root of 20 x squared. Now, because the y to the negative 4, remember just previously, the negative, I don't like it, so it's on the top, so I put it on the bottom. And the negative 4 become positive 4. Okay, so we are doing this question B will change to this one because everything has to be positive power. Now, last time we used a perfect cube because it's a cube root. Now we have to use the perfect square because this is a square root here. Perfect square means number multiplied by itself, like twice, like 1, 4, 2 times 3 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 16, 25. So we'll begin to use this kind of numbers now because it's a perfect square. So can someone tell me what can we do? What number goes to 20 using these numbers? Not 1. So which one of these numbers goes to 20?
4 can go there.
4, yes. So in this case, 4 and 4 times 5 is 20.
20.
Yep. 4 is a perfect square of 2. Okay. Next, variables. For variables, last time for cube, I told you they're all multiples of 3. So for perfect square, it's a multiples of 2. So it's x squared, x4, x6. They all have to be even or multiples of 2. And these are what we call as perfect square. And the good news is x squared is a perfect square. So this whole thing will give me x. And y4 is also a perfect square. So this will give me y squared. So as you can tell that this is outside the square root. This is outside the square root. This is outside the square root. But this 5 is inside the square root. So your answer in this case will be 2x y squared. And then what is still inside the square root is the 5. So how do you type this in your here is 2xy squared because the y is a square. So how do you do a square in your keyboard is you can use the caret symbol, which is that upside down V. Or if you look at this, you can click on this little sub. It will go up and you put a square here. Now do not forget that when you go up there, you have to press the right arrow key to move down because otherwise everything is on the power. And then what we have in the square root, I think we have a square root of something, right? I think it's a 5 inside. Yep, 5. There you go. You guys are doing all right here. So that's the reason why that when you guys submit an answer, oh, this is wrong. And then you ask me, David, why this is wrong? And then my question to you is, I do not know. Let me see why this is wrong. I do not know. 2. Oh, hello. Anyone know why this is wrong? And you got 5 trials to do it. Anyone know why this is wrong?
It's a -4.
No. Y4 here is in the denominator. Do you see that? I put it in the denominator. I didn't put the y2 in the denominator. So what happened is this fellow has to go to the bottom. See now, if you send me this work, I will tell you, the reason why you are wrong is because your y square should be supposed to be in the bottom. So that's why this is wrong. It's because this is supposed to be in the bottom. So how do you put this in the bottom? So what you do is you just highlight this whole thing, put a fraction symbol on it, and then you put y squared. You guys all right here? Ah, still wrong? That's weird. Now this is weird. 24.5x. Yeah, why this is wrong? See, this is supposed to be correct.
But you did not enter it though.
I'm sorry?
Did you enter the answer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
okay.
did submit. So this is the type. This is where Ivy told you guys. It's right. So what you do is just ask me. Don't panic. Don't get frustrated. Just ask me, and then I will look at it. I still doesn't know what's happening. I think this root 5 has to be maybe outside here, because I'm not that picky. Your online hole is very picky. Let's try one more time. If they mark it wrong, I do not know what's happening. It's so weird. I can tell you right now, I do not know what's going on either. So that's the reason why that's like Ivy just told you guys, still wrong. So don't worry about that. Just send me an email, and then I will give, if it's correct, I will give you back the point. This is supposed to be this answer. This is the right answer here, the one that we have. This is supposed to be correct answer. This is correct. I don't know why they mark you wrong. That's so weird. And it happens, and don't worry about that. Just ask me questions. Anyone have any questions so far with this? I'm here. I'm Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm really free. If you want to have a Zoom one-on-one with me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just let me know. Give me a time and a day, and then I will start the Zoom meeting, and then we'll do like a one-on-one if you have questions. Okay. Weekends, sometimes I'm around, sometimes I'm not around. So just let me know. I will see what's going on. Okay. Anyone have any questions for me before you guys go? Okay. And don't forget to your dates, set it on your cell phone. Okay. Otherwise you might forget. Questions for me, anyone, before you guys go? All right. I'm gonna stop recording, stop sharing, and stop recording here. So usually